Alright, so I'm driving in the car, thinking about Ocaria stuff. So I'm just gonna record this for posterity and whatnot. So I had the thought to make Vinkirk actually, like, make his own magic, which would be kind of cool. And, or, you know, it might actually be a better idea to make this magic like the villain's magic, like the Vael. Have him make an entirely new magic school of this, and the whole point of it was that you can stop and resume inertial energy in an object, which sounds kind of dumb and like, what's the point? Like, you throw a knife at somebody and then you make it stop when it hits them. That does not sound all that useful, but it does sound useful when you throw the knife and then stop it midair. And then it just stops, falls to the ground. You store its kinetic energy inside the knife. So someone goes to pick it up and they go, "Oh, what a fucking idiot. You're not a very good wizard." And then as soon as it's pointing at themselves, you resume the energy and just stabs them. Shink. How fucking cool would that be? Or a whip. You gotta whip something. And you know how's that wave pattern? When it goes to do that, when it rises up, getting ready to crack, when it rises up, you would pause it, turn it back the other way. So then when you're whipping, not only does it have your swinging force, but it also has the cracking force from before. So now it has double the force going into the crack. So instead of just being with Tink, you'd go, pause, turn it the other way, and then kill the shit out of whatever the hell you're trying to stab. But I thought that would be kind of cool, because I mean, you could do that on all sorts of stuff. You could, let's see, like, if you could pause all kinetic energy but still move it around, then hell, you could literally pick anything up and have it keep its momentum, because you'd basically be making things weightless. Because I mean, weight is just things that are falling down, right? So, you know, if you walk up to a 1-ton log and you remove all that log's kinetic energy, well, it's not falling to the earth with a ton of force anymore. Now it's not falling at all. It's just kind of hovering there. And sure, that kind of contradicts my knife falling out of the air comment before, but I mean, that could be easily solved for in just saying that things still fall. In which case, the log, you'd be able to lift it because it doesn't have any like weight force downwards. But it's the word I'm looking for. You could make it so that everything falls at the same rate. So if you can lift it at that rate or faster, then you would essentially be able to lift it. So if you made everything fall at, like, I don't know, a foot per second, so that would be something like that. Better sense of scale. Even if it's a 50,000 ton ship or something, then that ship would look like it's not moving. But if it's a knife or something, it would just stop in midair and then slowly fall to the ground, which would be kind of cool. So if everything's falling at the same speed, you don't have to worry about the weight of the object. So you could lift a log or something and throw it. And when you throw it, then you would negate your magic and cancel out that kinetic energy cancellation, which would basically give the log a huge burst of speed, and it would fall at a normal pace. So you'd basically be able to lift and carry super heavy objects, but not really having any problems like moving them around or anything, which I think would be super cool. So, I mean, there's all sorts of stuff you could do with that. Like, you could cast it on yourself, and then as long as you have a way to propel yourself upwards 1 foot per second, then theoretically you could fly, if you could go faster than that. I suppose if you were to make it so that things can't be pushed down faster than that, then if you could jump faster than that, you could carry, grains of sand with you. And you just drop a grain of sand and it would fall at 1 foot per second. So if you're jumping off of that 1 grain of sand at 1 foot per second, then you're going to be able to essentially fly. Which I think would be fucking amazing. How cool is that shit? I know it's not very flashy, but I mean, if no one knows you have that ability, and then you just pick up a car and throw it at someone, and they try to catch the car, and it weighs as much as a car, I mean, that could lead to some pretty awesome plot twists. And if nobody knows how the hell it works, that's some cool shit.